And welcome to game two of this weekend Saturday doubleheader between the Ouachita Baptist Tigers and the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm. Tigers came away with a 9-2 victory in game one, looking to sweep the doubleheader this afternoon against the Savage Storm here at Rab Rogers Field. We'll give you the lineup here shortly as that pitch is high to the leadoff man, Seth Morrow, for the Savage Storm. Cooper Timmons on the mound for the Tigers this afternoon in game two of the doubleheader. As the 1-1 pitch is on the way, breaking ball high and wide for ball two. Today's lineup for the Savage Storm, leading off and playing right field, Seth Morrow, batting second and playing third base, Blake McQuain. DH today, Colton Buckner batting third. At first base, Reed Rice batting cleanup for the Savage Storm. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Slade Ortiz. In left field and batting sixth, Aaron Herrera. The second baseman batting seventh, Hayden Evans. Behind the plate today, Joseph Ramirez, and the shortstop batting ninth, Hurt. 2-2 the count to Morrow here. Leading off the game, the pitch from Timmons is in the dirt. Runs the count full at 3-2. Morrow batting .413 on the year with 9 homers and 40 RBI. So he is a force at the plate as the payoff pitch is driven in the air to center field. There's Mitchum coming in now, and he makes the play on the run for out number one. Wind may have knocked that one down a little bit as Mitchum broke back to start, then came in to make the play. Blake McQuain now up for Southeastern. First pitch from Timmons in there, strike called. McQuain in 25 at-bats, hitting .520 on the year, 13 for 25 on the year with a double and a home run. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Timmons. That one's lined into left center for a base hit. Mitchum plays it on a hop and gets the ball back in. So a one-out single from McQuain here in the top of the first. Buckner now in for Southeastern. With a man on first and one out. Set by Timmons, and the first pitch on the way, breaking ball slipped out of the hand of Timmons, and it got Buckner right square in the back, so a hit by pitch after the one-out single. Just like that, the Savage Storm have runners on first and second with one out, and Rice, the first baseman, and the cleanup man stepping in. Rice hitting .238 on the year with 4 homers. Timmons, first pitch is outside for ball one. First inning jam here for Timmons. Runners on first and second with one out. Here's the pitch on the way. Chopped in front of the mound. Timmons has it. He'll go to third for one, and that's all the Tigers will get. A good play by Timmons, fielding his position. He pounced off the mound, fielded the ball, and got the lead runner at third for the second out. Great play there from Timmons. Rice reaches on the fielder's choice, and now Slade Ortiz in, the center fielder this afternoon for Southeastern. Big spot here early in this game. 2 outs, runners on first and second as a fastball is on the outside corner, strike called. Here's the 0-1 on the way to Ortiz. That one is in the air to center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Buckner around third. He will score. Rice into third. A 2-out hit by Ortiz, and the Savage Storm have a 1-0 lead. Want to stop the bleeding here if you're Timmons. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. Aaron Herrera stepping in for Southeastern. Herrera hitting .333 on the year, 2 homers and 6 RBIs. Timmons set. Here's the pitch on the way. Half swing right back to Timmons. He will flip to Kelly for the 3rd out of the inning. So Timmons fields his position well in the top of the 1st, but the Savage Storm get 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 1st. Tigers looking to come to bat here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Back from Rab Rogers Field, Tigers trailing 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the 1st here at Rab Rogers Field. But first, we want to give a huge congratulations to the Ouachita women's soccer team coming away with the Great American Conference Championship. They defeated Oklahoma Baptist 1-0 this afternoon in the Great American Conference Women's Soccer Championship. So a huge congratulations to them as they came away with a hard-fought victory today for the conference championship. A huge step forward for the women's soccer program here at Ouachita Baptist. Tiger baseball team trailing 1-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. Reebok will lead off for the Tigers as we give you the lineup. Once again, Reebok playing 3rd and leading off, batting 2nd and playing 2nd base. C.W. Schrader in right field, batting 3rd, Lewis Steen. Behind the plate today, Cade Burris cleaning up for the Tigers. At first base, batting 5th, Cole Kelly. In center field and batting 6th, Pierce Mitchum. Batting 7th and the designated hitter this afternoon, Blake Tubbs. At shortstop, Simmons Sowell, and batting 9th, Jared Free playing left field. Reebok will step in for the Tigers, led off the first game of this doubleheader with a solo home run. We've become so accustomed to Tyler Reebok and his big power from the left side, as the first pitch to him is outside for ball 1. On the mound for the Savage Storm is Mason Whitmarsh, as that one is flown into left. Herrera is there for Southeastern. He makes the play for out number 1. Mason Whitmarsh on the mound for the Savage Storm, a 6.29 ERA, 3-4 on the year in 34 1/3 innings pitched. 33 strikeouts and 10 walks on the season. That'll bring in Schrader for the Tigers. First pitch to him is on the inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss by Schrader, 0-2. Schrader on the year hitting .303. That one's up to the right side, fielded by the first baseman. It's going to be a close play. He is safe at first. Good hustle there by Schrader. It was going to be a tough play as the first baseman Rice came in, fielded the ball. Whitmarsh was over to cover, but Schrader beats it out. That'll be an infield single for him. Lewis Steen will step in for the Tigers. Steen with a big weekend for the Tigers last weekend out. 2 grand slams in 1 game, as the first pitch is a strike. I believe the umpire said Steen went around. Don't know about that one. May have been a strike call, but don't think that Steen went around. Nonetheless, it's 0-1. Here's the set by Whitmarsh. Strike 2 on the inside corner. See if the Tigers want to run with Schrader at first. The 0-2 pitch is on the way. In the dirt, good eye by Steen. Wind blowing in a little bit from center. Tigers trail 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch by Whitmarsh. In tight for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. There goes the runner. It's fouled to the left side off the Tiger dugout. Southeastern comes into this game at 13-15, 9-13 in conference play. Tigers 10-19, 6-16 in conference play. Here's the 2-2 pitch. The dirt, ball 3. Now we'll really see if the Tigers maybe want to start the runner here. Schrader at first on the 3-2 count. Set by Whitmarsh, the payoff pitch. There goes the runner. It's ball 4 in the dirt. So Schrader moves up to second, and Steen works the walk. Tigers in business. Runners on first and second. 1 out for Cade Burris. Cade Burris, the catcher this afternoon, hitting .307. On the season, .435 on base percentage. Whitmarsh in a jam here in the bottom of the first. Once again, Tigers trail 1-0. Whitmarsh will step off. I believe thought the umpire may call a balk, but he gave him a warning. Not sure how that works. Seems to me it would either be a balk or not. Pretty cut and dry, but they're going to give him a warning. So Whitmarsh is set. Here's the pitch on the way to Burris, high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0, the dirt, ball 2. Whitmarsh has allowed 10 walks in 34 and a third innings pitched, Now a 2-0 count to Burris after the walk to Steen. Here's the pitch on the way. That one's laced in the air to left field, back to the track, to the wall, gone. A home run for Cade Burris. That one was launched. The Tigers have a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. What a shot by Burris over the left field wall. The left fielder Herrera just watched it fly, and the Tiger dugout is amped up after that 3-run shot. It is Burris's first home run of the season. And Ouachita with a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. We'll now bring in Cole Kelly. First pitch to him by Whitmarsh is swung on and missed for strike 1. Whitmarsh looking to regroup on the mound for Southeastern as that one's outside for ball one. Here's the pitch to Kelly. That one's in there for a strike on the outside corner. One-two pitch by Whitmarsh outside, 2-2. Here's the pitch outside, runs the count full. A big home run by Burris. The Tigers really needed that one after giving up a run in the top of the first. Answered back and now have the lead. Payoff pitch is chopped. It'll be a fair ball. I believe Kelly thought that he fouled it off of his foot, but the umpires are going to say play on, and that will be the second out of the inning, I believe. Kelly thought he fouled it off of his foot. Now the umpires are going to have a conversation. Kelly did not even run. Southeastern continued to make the play, and they're going to call him out. So 1-3 on the ground out by Kelly. Coach Howard wants an explanation. We're going to talk about it home plate before Mitchum steps in for the Tigers. Call stands. Kelly grounds out. So 2 outs, nobody on here for Pierce Mitchum. Pitch to Mitchum, and that one's in the air to left. Back goes Herrera. He's at the track. He has room, I believe, and he makes the play reaching up against the wall. Mitchum missed a home run by a matter of feet, but Herrera makes the play on the loud fly out to left, and that retires the side for the Tigers, but not before a big 3-run shot by Cade Burris gives the Tigers the 3-1 lead as we head to the top of the second on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Everything in life is about communication and language, and that's what we do in the School
In
of Humanities
NCAA
at
Division
Ouachita.
II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Back from Rab Rogers Field, Tigers holding a 3-1 lead here in the top of the second inning. Timmons still on the mound for Ouachita. Looking to put the Savage Storm away here in this shutdown inning. It'll be for the Savage Storm, Evans, Ramirez, and Hurd, 7, 8, 9. If anyone gets on, Morrow in the top of the order for Southeastern. Big 3-run home run by Cade Burris in the bottom of the first. His first home run of the season, giving the Tigers a 3-1 lead. Evans in for Southeastern, hitting .280 on the year in 12 games played. Pitch by Timmons, side ball 1. The 1-0, a bunt, fouled out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the set by Timmons, the 1-1 pitch, a dirt ball 2. Defense for the Tigers around the horn. Free Mitchum and Steen in the outfield. On the infield, Reebok, Sowell, Schrader, and Kelly, and behind the plate, Burris. Here's the 2-1 on the ground to Kelly at first. He has it. He'll take it himself for the first out here in the second inning. We'll bring in Joseph Ramirez, the catcher for Southeastern. 291 batting average on the season for him. He takes a strike called on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 from Timmons. Breaking ball popped up. Out goes Schrader. He's under it. Backing up, and he has it for the second out. So a good inning so far for Timmons. A ground out to first, pop up to second, and now Dylan Hurd, the shortstop, stepping in. Here's Timmons' pitch. Low and outside for ball one. One 0 by Timmons. High, ball two. Tigers would love a 1-2-3 inning right here in the the top of the second. Kick by Timmons. Low, ball three. Three-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. See if Timmons can come back and get Hurd. Three-one is popped up in foul territory. Does Kelly have room? He does not, as that one falls out of play. Count is now full at 3-2. Three and two outs here in the top of the second. The payoff pitch is high, ball four. So the 2-out walk to Hurd. Now we're back at the top of the order in Morrow. Dangerous right fielder for the Savage Storm. 2 out to center back in the first. The pitch. Breaking ball spun out of the hand of Timmons. Good play by Burris. Keep that one from going back to the backstop. There's the 1-0. That one's laced into center deep. Back goes Mitchum. He looks up, and that one is gone. A home run for Seth Morrow. His 10th home run of the season. Boy, do we know he's dangerous. The 2-out walk to Hurd. And the 2-run shot to Morrow. We have a tie game at 3 here at Rab Rogers Field. Blake McQuain now in for the Savage Storm. Single to left center in his first at bat. Takes a breaking ball, strike called. Kick and the 0-1 in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Timmons. Slider low for ball two. Kick in the 2-1. Fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the pitch by Timmons. Another foul out of play. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Fouled into the Tiger bullpen. Good battle here between McClain and Timmons. Two-two pitch. That one is launched. Deep right field, but the wind knocks it down, and Steen has it for the 3rd out. Thought that one was going to be trouble. Wind knocked it down a little bit for the 3rd out of the inning, but not before. A 2-run shot by Seth Morrow ties the score at 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 2nd. Tigers looking to respond on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Back from Rab Rogers Field. Tigers and Savage Storm tied at 3 here in the bottom of the 2nd. There's a new pitcher on the mound for the Savage Storm. I believe it is number 40, Dylan Turner, the left-handed pitcher for the Savage Storm. So Whitmarsh's day is through after 1 inning pitched. Now a lefty into the game for Southeastern in Dylan Turner. For the Tigers this inning, it will be 7, 8, 9. Tubbs, Sowell, and Free if anyone gets on Reebok for Ouachita. Tubbs will step in, hitting 174 on the year with 1 home run. Turner, the lefty, winds and fires. The first pitch to Tubbs swung on and missed. Here's the 0-1. Outside. Evens the count. Pitch on the way on the inside corner. Tubbs now in the hole, 1 and 2. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called on the inside corner in the identical spot as the strike 2 pitch on Tubbs. He takes it for strike 3 and the first out of the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Sowell for the Tigers. First pitch from Turner is a strike called. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back to the backstop. No 2 pitch from Turner, high, ball 1. Sowell hitting .222 on the year, has started 26 games for the Tigers. Does have a home run and 10 RBI. There's the pitch, and that one is Blown high down the left field line and out of play. The line and the 1-2 pitch on the ground to Evans at second. He has it over to first, and the ball gets away. An errant throw by Evans, and the ball gets away, so Sowell reaches on the error by Evans. And with one out, the Tigers have a runner on first for Jared Free. First pitch, and Free squares the bunt. It's in the air and taken in by Ramirez for out number 2. Free cannot get the bunt down. And Sowell is still at first, so Reebok will step in for the Tigers. Flew out to left his first at bat. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Pitch by Turner, breaking ball. Great pitch for strike 1. Kick and a check on Sowell at first. He's back safe. Fastball, strike called on the outside corner. Here's the set by Turner. The 0-2 in the air to right. It will be caught by Morrow coming in for the third out of the inning. So no runs on no hits, 1 error and 1 left for the Tigers. In the bottom of the second, we're tied at 3 heading to the top of the third on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
In the Department of Language and Literature.
In the number 2 position on our top 30 countdown this week, here's In Your Hands. Hey, are you trying to kill us both?
What?
Are you aware that on average there are almost 10 texting and driving deaths each day?
No, that's awful.
Yeah, it is awful, so don't do it. The text can wait.
Thanks.
Anytime. And now...
Remember, the text can wait.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
Buckner, Rice, and Ortiz up for the Savage Storm in the top of the third. We're tied at 3 here from Rab Rogers Field. Timmons still on the mound for the Tigers, entering his 3rd inning of work. Pitch is on the way, fouled out of play. Buckner was hit by a breaking ball that spun out of the hand of Timmons back in the 1st inning. Came around to score on the RBI single by Slade Ortiz. The 0-1, another foul out of play. Timmons ahead 0-2 on Buckner. Pitch, break ball. The dirt. Buckner, the designated hitter this afternoon. 1-2 pitch is fouled over toward the Tiger dugout. Buckner is a senior from Garland, Texas, transferred over from Northwestern Oklahoma State. A 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Lively fastball there by Timmons. Buckner goes down swinging. That's Timmons' first strikeout of the game. Reed Rice now in for the Savage Storm. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Foul back to the screen for strike one. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, half swing, back to Timmons. That's the second time that's happened today. He flings it over to Kelly for out number 2. Second time today that there has been a check swing right back to Timmons on the mound. They've both been on breaking balls. Timmons has done a really good job at fielding his position thus far. Slade Ortiz in for Southeastern. First pitch to him is a breaking ball for strike one. Ortiz did pick up an RBI single in the first. Southeastern jumped out to a 1-0 lead. Then the 3-run home run by Burris gave the Tigers the lead. But the Savage Storm answered right back in the top of the second. A 2-run shot by Morrow. Even the score at 3. Oh, 0-2 to Ortiz as he stays alive, fouls it out of play. The 0-2 pitch by Timmons, breaking ball. Defensive swing from Ortiz, fouled out of play. Time called at the plate. 0-2 the count on Ortiz. 2 outs, nobody on here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball over to Schrader at second. He has it and throws it over to Kelly to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for the Savage Storm. We're still tied at 3 heading to the bottom of the third on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Turner still on the mound for Southeastern here in the bottom of the third. Will be D.W. Schrader leading off for the Tigers. He takes a fastball down and in for ball 1. Schrader, Steen, Burris for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third, looking to break the 3-3 tie as that one's fouled down the first baseline and out of play. Raiders singled in the first and came around to score on the 3-run shot by Burris. 1-1 from Turner, placed foul and out of play. One-two pitch from the southpaw is lined into center field, a base hit. It will be played on a hop by Ortiz. He'll hold Schrader to a single. Leadoff single at that for the Tigers here in the bottom of the third. Steen now in for Ouachita. Steen drew a walk in the first. Turner deals, fouled back to the screen. Go one from Turner in the dirt. It gets away. That will allow Schrader to scurry on up to second. On the wild pitch, Ramirez tried his best to keep that one in front, but couldn't do anything with it as Turner spiked the breaking ball. Tigers now with the runner on second and nobody out. The pitch to Steen, high and wide for ball 2. Two one, swing and a miss. Good changeup there by Turner. Time called at the plate. Tigers really looking to advance Schrader to third. With less than 2 outs, we'll see if Steen can do the job. Would love a ground ball to the right side right here. 2-strike pitch, fouled. Steen stays alive. Up by Turner and the 2-2 in the air to right. Back goes Morrow, still going back, and it's one hopped off the wall. They're going to send the runner from second. That's Schrader, and he will score on the double by Steen. The Tigers take a 4-3 lead. Boy, I did not think that Steen got enough of that off the bat. Thought Morrow was going to be able to make the play, but he kept going back, and it one hopped at the track. It allowed Schrader to score, and the Tigers now with a 4-3 lead. Now Burris in for Ouachita. First at bat hit the long 3-run homer. Inside for ball 1. First baseman Rice playing really far in on the grass as a pickoff attempt on Steen at second. Would have had him, but an errant throw by Turner allows Steen to get back in time. Here's the 1-0. Big swing and a miss by Burris. Tigers looking to keep the line moving here. A single by Schrader and a double by Steen, giving Ouachita a 4-3 lead. Here's the 1-1. Fouled backing out of play. Set by Turner. And the 1-2. That one's launched. Deep left field. Back and gone. Another home run for Cade Burris, his second of the day. That's 5 RBIs on the afternoon for Burris. And the Tigers now with a 6-3 lead. Another big celebration from the Tiger dugout. Burris' second home run of the game. Tigers with a 6-3 lead. A single by Schrader, a double by Steen, then the home run by Burris. That one's low to Cole Kelly for ball 1. Third home run of the game for both teams. Rogers Field turning into a launching pad here this afternoon. Here's the 1-0 to Kelly. Fouled back to the backstop. Here's the 1-1 on the way. On the inside corner, strike 2. Two 1. Side ball 3. Pitch on the way to Kelly. Almost hit him upstairs, but luckily his bat got in the way of the pitch and fouled the ball off towards first base. Boy, was that close. Full count now, no 2-2, I believe, to Kelly. 2-2 count. That one's a line down the left field line, foul. Two and two, the count to Kelly. Turner winds and fires. Swung on and fouled. The pitch by Turner. Another foul out of play. Kelly really hanging tough right here against Turner. Here's the pitch. Outside ball 3, and Kelly has run the count full at 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch from Turner. Strike 3 called. A great at-bat by Kelly, but he goes down looking for the first out of the bottom of the third. Mitchum now in for Ouachita, flew out to left in his first at-bat, missed the home run by about a foot as Herrera reached up and snagged it right off the white line on the left field fence. Here's the pitch, and Mitchum squares the bunt, pulls it back. Umpire says he did not offer, so that one is ball 1. 1-0. In the air to left. Back goes Herrera. He's under it, and he makes the play for the second out. That time it was a little bit easier for Herrera than the first fly out by Mitchum. Cubs now in for the Tigers. As we'll have a conference on the mound. There is some action in the Savage Storm bullpen. Here with 2 outs and nobody on. And it looks like Southeastern is going to make a move to the pen. We'll have a new pitcher, and we'll tell you about it when we get back. Tubbs at the plate for the Tigers here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Back from Rad Rogers Field, a new pitcher on the mound for the Savage Storm, number 38, Kobe Langford. For Southeastern, the sophomore from Pottsboro, Texas, and Wallace Dothan Community College. Standing at 6 feet tall. In a very abnormal delivery, at least what I've seen in warm-ups on a few pitches for Langford. It'll be Tubbs at the plate for the Tigers. It closes the book on Turner. Turner throwing 1 2/3 innings pitched, allowing 3 hits, 3 earned runs, and striking out 2. But Langford relieving him here in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 outs and nobody on to face Tubbs. Here's the pitch, fouled back to the screen. Go 1. Another foul to the backstop, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, backs up on Langford for ball 1. Pitch is swung on and missed by Tubbs for strike 3, but not before the Tigers do more damage. An RBI double by Steen, then the 2-run homer by Burris gives Ouachita a 6-3 lead, heading to the top of the 4th on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
As a student athlete in college, I first got involved with the NCAA at the national level. It was through the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, SAC, gave me an opportunity to advocate on behalf of all student athletes, to affect change and to make an impact. The NCAA is giving the student athlete a platform to voice their concerns and to be able to advocate for what's going to affect their well-being. The policies that are being put in place are speaking towards academics, they're speaking towards well-being, they're speaking towards fairness, creating a culture so that the student athletes have the best experiences possible.
Timmons still on the mound for the Tigers here in the top of the 4th inning. He's set to face Herrera, Evans, and Ramirez for the Savage Storm. Timmons with a really good top of the 3rd. A 1-2-3 inning, getting a strikeout, a grounder right back to him. and then a ground out to Schrader over at second. Tigers holding a 6-3 lead. As Herrera steps in. First pitch by Timmons, right down central for strike one. The one pitch, breaking ball, a beautiful pitch for called strike two. Timmons in the driver's seat here against Herrera. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. One, two. Here to left. Free goes back, still going back, reaches up and makes the play at the track for out number one. Evans now in for Savage Storm. Grounded to Kelly at first, the top of the second. Pitch by Timmons, popped up on the infield. Who wants it? I think Reebok does, and he makes the play for out number two. So two quick outs by Timmons. The line out to left and the pop-up to Reebok at third. Joseph Ramirez now in. His first at-bat popped up to Schrader at second. Pitch by Timmons. Down the gut for strike one. Still one. On the outside corner, strike two. Timmons really in a groove here in the top of the fourth. The 0-2 pitch outside, ball one. One, two by Timmons, breaking ball, blown in the air to center. Mitchum coming in is under it. He makes the play for the third out. A great inning by Timmons, 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Heading to the bottom of the fourth, Tigers leading 6-3 on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Langford still on the mound for the Savage Storm in the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Simmons, Sowell, Free, and Reebok up this half inning for the Tigers. Holding a 6-3 lead, buoyed by a 3-run and a 2-run homer from Burris. 2 home runs on the afternoon. That one's inside, ball one. Sowell reaches on an error in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is fouled out of play. The line and the 1-1 by Langford. Slider fouled off. 1-2 now to Sowell. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Good breaking ball. Gets Sowell. Second strikeout in as many batters for Langford. Now Jared Free up for the Tigers. Tried to lay down a sacrifice bunt in his first at-bat. Popped up to Ramirez behind the plate. This one's popped up on the left side. Will it stay in play? It will. And McQuain makes the catch for the second out. Two outs and nobody on here for the Tigers. Reebok now stepping in. You like the matchup better with a lefty against Langford, that big sweeping slider. A little bit easier for lefties to hit than right-handers. There's a backdoor slider for strike one. No one to Reebok. Popped up. And out of play. Reebok in the hole, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Backdoor breaking ball, strike three called. A great inning here by Langford. Two strikeouts and a foul pop-up retires the side for the Tigers in the bottom of the fourth. We're going to the top of the fifth. Tigers leading 6-3 on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
It's an ordinary day. Stephanie's driving home from school, like she does every day. Since she's almost home, she takes a quick glance at her phone, like she does every day. She arrives safely, like she does every day. It's another ordinary day. But then, something out of the ordinary happens. Distracted driving kills.
Back at Rab Rogers Field, Cooper Timmons still on the mound for the Tigers. Here in the top of the fifth inning, it'll be 9-1-2 for the Savage Storm. Hurd, Morrow, and McQuain. Timmons has retired the last 7 batters that he has faced. Really rolling right now on the mound. We'll see if he can keep that going. Hurd steps in, did draw a walk in his first plate appearance back in the second. Pitch by Timmons, grounded to the left side, a diving snag by Reebok, rights himself, throws. The throw was high, it pulled Kelly off the bag. He tried to make the tag on Hurd, but to no avail as Hurd reaches safely. And we'll give Hurd a base hit, so an infield single by Hurd. Setting things up for Seth Morrow. Here's the pitch by Timmons. Breaking ball, backdoor, strike called. Morrow with the loud 2-run shot over the center field fence. Tie the game at 3 in the second inning. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Good changeup there by Timmons. Check on the runner at first, back safely. 0-2 by Timmons, fouled out of play. Beautiful day for baseball here in Arkadelphia. Tigers already with one win in the first game of the doubleheader, looking for a second, as that one is fouled down the right field line. Out of play again. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt, a good block by Burris to keep that one in front. The set, the pitch is outside, evens the count at 2-2. Dangerous man at the plate in Seth Morrow. 10 home runs on the season. 2-2 pitch is bounced. Trying to get more to go after the down and in slider. Now the count is full at 3-2. Hurd, the runner at first. There he goes. The pitch is down and in for ball 4. Morrow works the walk. Savage Storm now with runners on first and second. The tying run at the plate, the form of Blake Swain. No action right now in the Tiger bullpen. Timmons' pitch count is at 57. Swain squares the bunt. Bunts it right back to Timmons at the mound. Only plays at first. Swain does the job, sacrifices Hurd and Morrow to second and third. Timmons makes the play for out number 1. It is a 7-inning game. As Buckner steps in. Tigers leading by 3. That one's fouled out of play. No 1 swing and a miss. It is an interesting move by the Savage Storm, trailing by 3. Down to your final 9 outs, just giving up an out with your second place hitter at the plate, advancing the runners to second and third. The 0-2 pitch by Timmons. Popped up, it will go out of play. Strikeout here would be massive for the Tigers. The 0-2 by Timmons, just outside. Ball 1. Time called. Timmons looks in, gets his sign. Set, and the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, chopped foul. Here's the set and the 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, strike 3 called. A beautiful pitch there by Timmons. Gets Buckner looking. And now Timmons is 1 out away from getting out of this jam. Timmons' second strikeout of the afternoon. Reed Rice steps in. First pitch to him's a breaking ball in there for a strike. Go 1 pitch. Fastball swing and a miss. 0-2 the count on Rice. Timmons looking to work out of trouble. Here's the set by Timmons, the 0-2 pitch, breaking ball on the ground on a hop to Reebok. He fields it and tags Hurd, who runs into an out at third, and the side is retired. Timmons works out of trouble. The Tigers preserve their 3-run lead, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I've heard people say Ouachita.
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 Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Tigers coming to bat here in the bottom of the 5th. Kobe Langford, still on the mound for the Savage Storm. Tigers looking to solve him. Have not gotten a man on base on Langford. 4 batters have come to the plate against Langford, and 3 have struck out. It'll be Schrader, Steen, and Burris, 2, 3, and 4 for the Tigers. Looking to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch to Schrader. Grounded up the middle. Evans circles around it, makes the play, and Schrader is out. Steen now up for the Tigers. 1 for 1 on the day, worked a walk in the first. Collected an RBI double back in the third. Slider outside for ball 1. No pitch from Langford, swing and a miss. With Langford's big sweeping breaking ball, it makes that fastball look about 5 to 8 miles an hour faster. One pitch, break ball, and that time it slips out of his hand, hits Steen on the hip. Well, he'll head down to first base. And Burris now in for Ouachita. Already 2 homers on the day. Can he make it 3? A 3-run shot back in the first and a 2-run homer in the third. 5 of the 6 RBIs this afternoon for the Tigers. Here's the pitch by Langford, high, ball 1. Dean gets his lead at first as the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Set by Langford, the 1-1. Almost gets away from him, but good play by Ramirez to field that one for ball 2. The 2-1. Side, ball 3. Hitters count right here for Burris. And yes, Cade Burris' major is hitting dingers as the 3-1 is laced into left field. Herrera makes the play for out number 2. It'll bring in Cole Kelly, 0 for 2 on the day. Face off against Langford, who is really pitching well for the Savage Storm. Now back to the screen. Kelly calls time at the plate. Langford set. There goes the runner. The pitch is high. The throw is not in time. It'll be a stolen base for Steen. Kelly now with an RBI opportunity with the runner in scoring position and 2 outs. Langford will step off. He's set. And the 1-1 pitch to Kelly. Out of play. Here's the pitch, grounded right back to Langford. He lost his footing, but right self flips to Rice for out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left for the Tigers. We'll head to the top of the 6th here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Cooper Timmons still working for the Tigers here in the top of the 6th inning. He'll face Slade Ortiz, Herrera, and Hayden Evans. Looking to preserve the 6-3 lead for Ouachita. Tigers need 6 more outs to come away with a sweep of the doubleheader. Ortiz did pick up an RBI single in the first. He grounded to second in the third. Has one of the 4 hits this game for the Savage Storm. Timmons is set. Here's the pitch in there for strike 1. Still no action in the Tiger bullpen. As here's the 0-1. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch by Timmons spikes it for ball 1. Six to 3, Tigers with the lead. Here in the top of the 6th, as that's going to be fouled. stay in play, and Reebok makes the catch for out number 1. If you're just joining us, Southeastern jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the first. The bottom half of the inning, though, Cade Burris with a 3-run shot for the Tigers grabbed Ouachita a 3-1 lead. Seth Morrow with a 2-run homer in the second tied the game at 3. But a 3-run third for the Tigers. RBI double by Steen and another home run, this time a 2-run shot by Burris. The Tigers now have a 6-3 lead. 1-0 count to Herrera. 2-0 count, I should say. Now make it 3-0. As Herrera is 0 for 2 on the day. Grounder back to Timmons on the mound and a line out to Free in left. Here's the pitch. The outside corner, strike 1. Timmons is set the 3-1. Inside, he walked him. Third walk by Timmons this afternoon. It'll bring in Hayden Evans. Evans 0 for 2 on the day, a grounder to first and a pop-up for Reebok over at third. The 0-1 curveball must have been outside. I thought it was in there, but not sure where that one missed. We have a conference on the mound here with Coach Howard, Burris, and Timmons. That breaking ball really looked good. I'm sure Timmons really wanted that pitch, but Coach Howard giving him a little pep talk as the count's now 1-1 to Evans. Runner on first, 1 out. Evans at the plate. The 1-1 from Timmons outside. Two 2-1. He hit him. Timmons hits Evans to bring the tying run to the plate in the form of Joseph Ramirez. A walk and a hit by pitch. Second hit batter the afternoon by Timmons. Ramirez is now in. Pitch high and tight for ball 1. Still no action in the Tiger bullpen. Tigers lead 6-3. Runners on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Fastball's fouled back to the screen. There's now action in the Tiger bullpen. Carter Wade and Bo Burson warming for the Tigers. Here's the 1-1 by Timmons. Breaking ball into left field, a base hit. They're going to send the runner from second. That's Herrera. He will score. It's now a 6-4 game. Dylan Hurd now in for the Savage Storm. 1 for 1 on the day with a single back in the 5th. Pitch by Timmons, fouled back to the screen. Dangerous spot here for the Tigers with Seth Morrow on deck for Southeastern. Tying run is at first here in the top of the 6th. Pitch by Timmons. Must have been a bit outside for ball 1. Timmons in a jam, the 1-1 pitch, in at the knees, strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch by Timmons, strike 3 called on the outside corner. Got Hurd looking for out number 2. And now, if you're Coach Howard, it's decision time. Do you leave Timmons in to face Morrow, or do you get Carter Wade in here for the lefty-lefty matchup? It looks like it's going to be Timmons staying in the game to face Seth Morrow. Big spot here. Morrow with 10 homers on the year. A go-ahead run at the plate. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch by Timmons. Big swing and a miss on a changeup. Strike 1. Set by Timmons. And the 0-1 on the way. Chops to the right side. Kelly has it. He'll take it himself for out number 3. A great job by Cooper Timmons, preserving the lead for the Tigers and getting Morrow to ground out to Kelly. Savage Storm get 1, but the Tigers still hold a 6-4 lead. We'll go to the bottom, of the 6th on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.
Back from Rab Rogers Field here on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University, the Tigers hold a 6-4 lead over the Savage Storm. Looking to get some insurance runs here in the bottom of the 6th. We're looking to close this thing out in the top of the 7th. It's Pierce Mitchum up for the Tigers as he grounds one through the left side into left field for a leadoff single. A good start to the 6th for the Tigers. It is Langford still on the mound for the Savage Storm. That is the first hit allowed by Langford in 2 1/3 innings pitched. Blake Tubbs now in for the Tigers. He swings and misses for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 high. Evens the count at 1-1. The set by Langford, the 1-1 pitch, high ball 2. There's action in the Savage Storm bullpen. A right-hander warming for Southeastern. Here's the 2-1 by Langford. The outside corner, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Cubs goes down swinging. First out in the bottom of the 6th. Sowell now stepping in for the Tigers. 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on an error in the 2nd and struck out swinging in the 4th. Pitch by Langford. There goes the runner from first. It's flown in the air to right center. Catch is made by Morrow as Mitchum hurries back to first. Hit and run was on for the Tigers. Now hit it to the right side of the field. Just got it in the air. Got it in the air a little bit too much for out number 2. Will be a pinch hitter for the Tigers. Zach Kirkendall in. He takes that one low for ball 1. Set by Langford and the 1-0. And at the knees, strike 1. Runner on first, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers lead 6-4. Here's the pitch by Langford. Chopped on the ground, too short. Bird has it. Over to first in time. And the Tigers are retired. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Tigers looking to close this one out and come away with a doubleheader sweep. 3 outs to go here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Back from Rab Rogers Field, Tigers lead 6-4. Needing 3 outs to come away with a sweep of this afternoon's doubleheader. It'll still be Cooper Timmons on the mound for the Tigers. And he's facing 2, 3, and 4 for the Savage Storm, McQuain, Buckner, and Rice for Southeastern. Timmons with a big ground out of Morrow in the top of the 6th to preserve the Tiger lead. The dangerous Seth Morrow up with runners on first and second, 2 outs. But a great job by Timmons to get out of the jam, looking to go the distance here this afternoon in the second game of the doubleheader. Wayne is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. As Timmons is set, the pitch is in there for strike 1. No 1 on the way. Grounded to the right side. Kelly has it. He'll take it himself in time to retire McQuain for the first out of the 7th. It'll be Colton Buckner now in, 0 for 2. Was hit by a pitch in the 1st, struck out swinging in the 3rd, and struck out looking in the 5th. Pitch by Timmons. Blown into shallow right. Steen is under it. Out number 2, 1 out to go here in the 7th. It'll be Reed Rice. 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Timmons looking to go the distance for the complete game here in the second game of this doubleheader. Pitch by Timmons. Strike one. Go one on the way. On the outside corner, strike two, and the Savage Storm are down to their last strike. Timmons looks in. Gets his sign. Here's the set. The 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Tigers win 6-4 in the second game of this doubleheader. They'll look to complete the sweep of this weekend series tomorrow afternoon here at Rad Rogers Field at 12 noon. What a job by Cooper Timmons, the complete game in the second game of the doubleheader. Worked out of trouble in the sixth to preserve the lead in an easy 1-2-3 seventh to retire the side and come away with the victory. Big job today by Cade Burris. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, a 3-run shot, and a 2-run shot for the Tigers. Helped buoy them to a 6-4 lead. Tigers got down 1-0 in the first. The 3-run shot by Burris allowed them to get the 3-1 lead. Morrow with the 2-run homer in the second tied the game at 3. But in the end, it was the third inning that proved to be the winning frame for the Tigers. An RBI double by Steen, then a 2-run shot by Burris. Grabbed a 6-3 lead for the Tigers. Savage Storm got one back on the RBI single by Ramirez in the sixth, but Timmons shut the door there and completed the seventh for a Tiger victory. So for all the OSDN crew, I am Preston Crowder. Once again, the Tigers sweep the doubleheader today in Game 2, coming away with a 6-4 victory. They'll look for the sweep of the weekend series tomorrow at 12 noon here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University.